Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of World of Tanks. I'm Highfly15, and today we're going to take a look at some light tank action. I'm going to give you an look exactly into my brain, and look into my brain, and tell you exactly what I think at the given time in the battle. So let's just get to it. And as you can see, I'm in the WZ 132. And we're on Siegfried Line, and immediately I am going to move over to this spot right here in the almost middle of the town and just oversee the middle. As you can see here, I'm gonna take a look right here at this street and also on the right side here, so I can see whenever someone is coming. An AMX decides to just roll through, and I decide to retreat because if he's spotting that far ahead, then he's gonna spot other people before me. I think that's a Chaffee, rolls forward, or is it the T-37? Can't really tell. But he rolls through, yes, T-37, rolls through, and now I got spotted. So immediately I'm like, I have to get to a new position because I cannot push through there anymore. If he hadn't gone there, I would have pushed through there. I'm gonna stop right here as I see the VK right there. I'm gonna wait until he's shot. He shot the Tiger 2, and then I'm gonna push forward. While I'm moving forward, it is okay to just take a snapshot. You could penetrate his lower places. I already knew about the IS-3 sitting in the middle street, but I was willing to take the chance to take the shot in the rear to get to this position, and immediately I'm loading APCR because my gun, I'll have to hit very, very precise on the lower plate or the upper plate as he is angling to penetrate him. So I loaded APCR to deal with this threat, and I listened to the sound cue of him firing, and then yeah, taking the shot there. Reloaded once again. He decided to turn his side to the oncoming IS-3, and I got the kill in the side there. E75 here. This shot should not have penetrated. Look there, it hit right on the tip of the angle. Shouldn't have penetrated, but I decided to take the shot anyways. I'm going to mess up here. The E75 has just taken damage from me, so of course he's going to sit there and just wait for me as like a position where I could deal damage to him. Why wouldn't I peek out again to check? That's probably his train of thought, and I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. So we're now going to concentrate in this direction instead, as the E75 is highly likely still looking my way. A premium tank is going to rush through here. I'm going to take a shot right in the side. I'm going to reload, and as I'm reloading I'm moving backwards, because if he stopped to aim, then I would have been in a exposed position. Still waiting on him to retreat, so I'm gonna hold down the right mouse button to keep my crosshair over there, but as I see, he's pushing forward, and gonna go and see if I can deal some damage to this IS-8. I blow up those barrels and surprise myself. I thought it was enemy RD hitting me, but it wasn't. This IS-6 or IS-8 actually thought that he couldn't see me, but he clearly could, but I did get a shot back on him at the same time. Right now there's a T-32 right there, so I'm constantly keeping an eye on him. He just took out the Tiger 2, so now I have a little bit more coverage from that direction, but still, gotta be careful. There's also a light tank over there, but he's gonna get taken out. He misses me, and he's taken out by the, I think by the AMX, yep. Then the IS-8. Oh, I take a very, very risky snapshot there, but now I'm in a position where I can just sit tight, aim, and fire. And then the IS-8 is going to get one more shot into his side. Not from me, but I do try and get out there and take him out. But in the end, it is an FCM that takes the kill. I cannot see the turret of this VK, so I screwed up royally. I should have been aiming at his turret. I couldn't see anything. I tried to outline him, but it just didn't happen, and I screwed up. And even though we have so many tanks left, the enemy team looked really good in terms of XVM colors, or WN8 colors, or is it 6, 7? I can't remember. Tell me in the comments. I forgot again. Anyways, they looked a lot better, and this game is going to go down to the line of 2 tanks against 1 on the enemy team. We're not going to sit around because there's nothing really to teach from this. People are going to die left and right without reason, so just going to skip to the next battle, which is also with the WZ, and we're going to keep on these live in replay commentary on how I play my light tanks. And we jump straight on to Stalingrad, and I am joined by Circonflexes and Pointy-Haired Jedi in this battle, or rather I joined them as Circon was streaming. I'm going to move to the east side here on this map and see if I can get some early spots for these guys, but as it turns out I'm not really going to, but instead I'm going to put myself in some a pretty silly situation, and we're gonna take a look at it and how I get out of that situation. Oh, also, a player is gonna be a douche. So, plenty of things to look forward to. MX1390, I'm thinking that he's going to suicide, so I stopped right here and just start aiming for him, but he decided to turn around in the open. I have no idea what this guy was doing, but I'm sure he knew what he was doing, kinda, not sure. Whatever, I moved into this position, and backwards again, that's a tier 10 medium, and I was like, immediately, nope. But then I saw how many, or how much support I had on this flank, and I was like, maybe I can go and do some damage anyways. T-34 can definitely penetrate him, and then another T-34 is going to pop up right here. I'm gonna wait for him to shoot. He shot right there. Gonna go out, take the snapshot. I auto-aimed before going out. Just before I went out, I pressed the auto-aim on him. And it's usually better to snapshot with the auto-aim as it aims for you as you're going out. This Conqueror has no idea that I'm here, but behind me an M103 is coming towards me. I'm aiming for the lower plate, but I don't really hit the lower plate, but I penetrate still. M103 is gonna come here, so I'm thinking 2 times 400 damage or 490 damage, or is it just 400 from the Conqueror? I think it is, and I just decide I'll take that in the face and just get out of there. Because as we can see, immediately the M103 comes around the corner, and he could have done damage to me as well. An IS-8 pops up also, so I retreat further back here, behind this rubble, and now I have the better position, because he is showing his entire side, and yeah, he realizes that pretty quickly, and reverses out of there. I'm gonna stay here, I think, just a little bit. Moving a little bit around there. The IS-8 is gonna get spotted again, and I'm like, ooh, I can get a free shot on him again. But he retreats immediately, as the M103 on the other side, the side that I'm going to right now, is keeping me constantly spotted. So the IS-8 knew that I was still sitting over here. And then we're gonna come to a bit of a douchey moment here, as I'm going to go around here and get ready to deal some damage to this IS-7 as he is pushing. I'm gonna destroy the rubble here in just a second, I think, or maybe the nope, this is gonna happen. The M103 is gonna push me out to test the waters. Are you kidding me? Decide to shoot at his turret just because, seriously, such a douchey move. That just boiled my blood right there. No. That really pissed me off. Really did. But the IS-7 is coming around the corner. I get a shot into him, and he does not get a shot on me. I'm pretty sure that he had the gun depression on me. He's gonna move forward here. I'm gonna track him, and he's going to aim somewhere else. And I'm just gonna get some free shots into his side as he decides to focus somewhere else. Luckily for me. Most of the time, heavy tanks even focus on light tanks, and I don't really get why. I know I'm good, and I know that they could probably see my stats with XVM, but still, focusing on a light tank sometimes, I don't know. Yeah, the rest of the battle is not really that interesting in terms of commentary, as I don't really have much to say other than I didn't know where this IS-8 was going, and these E-75s look like they're retreating, so I'm spinning around just to check the situation a little bit. And this E-75 is coming back, and I'm like, he's a one-shot, maybe I can take it. But then the other E-75 is side-scraping. The second E-75 goes forward, and I have a clear shot right into his side. It might have been side-scraping, but E-75, it still got overpowered by the APCR shell there. And reason why I'm not switching back from APCR right now is that this spaced armor on the IS series is really doing a number on the AP shells that I've been firing for quite some time during the games that I played with the WZ. So whenever there's IS-8s and stuff like that in the area, I usually just keep the APCR loaded. That was on Stalingrad, and still a pretty decent game, not really anything special, 1600 damage. And yeah, let's move on to the last remaining battle, where I do a lot of moving around, and that's why I feel like I wanted to share this commentary with you today. And the last battle, if the artillery strikes can stop for a moment so I can talk, the last battle is fought on Kharkov. And yeah, once again, joined by Circumflexes, this time Snooze, as Jedi had stuff to do. A life! What is that? Anyways, I'm going to go north with the AMX 1375 and see if we can just keep that area spotted for our allies so they know what's coming. And maybe, holy shit there, and maybe get some cheeky shots on advancing tanks. That would be lovely indeed. I didn't really know about the world end, or the border. The world border ended here, so I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe sit here? Nah. Oh, spotted him. Missed. Damn it. We'll move backward and then force our tank against the line here. And the enemy Panther gets a shot right in the side. I am spotted, and there is 2 artillery pieces in the game. So immediately, as I realized that, I decided to move a little bit and move to this side instead. Going to show my butt here, because then I can quickly move forward. But I didn't spot anyone, so I decided to go forward and see if I can get my binocs working. But the MX 1375 spot a Leopard 1 moving up. He seems to have spotted me. Something spotted me at least. But I do get a very cheeky shot there on the Leopard 1. And I get another one by using auto aim and looking at what's coming. And I see that an RU, an AMX, and the Panzer with the Leopard 1 are pushing, kind of pushing, and I decide to just get the hell out of there. An E4 is also coming on the inside, where we can see the LTTB. I'm a little bit too concentrated on what's coming, so I decide to go right into a building. Get shot in the rear by the RU, and stopping to fire against him is a very bad idea, as his reload is really good and his aim time is really good. So yeah, that's a no-no. Don't do that, man. E4, waiting for him to fire. Don't go out until you know he's fired. E4 fired, I reverse, and sadly get a shot right into his turret. Could have been down to a one shot by anything in the game if I had just hit that shot there. Gonna move a little bit here, keep the building and my opponents like in line, so nothing can surprise me. Gonna sit tight here and wait for the E4. Hopefully he was gonna show up, but he gets spotted by something else. I think our artillery, maybe. No, the bat chat, just the bat chat. Alright. I decide to move even further up as the enemy are pushing pretty heavily. It's not a situation where you want to stay and try and hold the fort, because it's not a situation where you're able. The RU gets a shot right in the face once again, and I decide to go straight across here. Once again, auto-aim, which means that the crosshair is right on the target, and I don't have to aim anywhere else. I just have to click the button as I'm moving into the open. Gonna get some buildings between me and the RU, and the capping is now... yeah, the cappening. The cappening, because there's two of them going. The cap race is now on, and I'm gonna look like I'm retreating to somewhere to fake the RU, but then return right away. Just wait for the RU instead of just rushing out there. E100 is fighting with the E4, and I decide to go out here and get a rear shot into the E4. Very nice long range shot there, even though it wasn't that long range. And then from here, I'll see if I can decap. Couldn't, so I'm gonna move up to the next piece of rubble and get the kill, or get the shot on the Leopard 1. As Snooze comes flying in, someone else takes the Leopard, and Snooze gets around the corner and finishes off the MX-1375. And that, guys, is it. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek into my brain and how I think during these battles. Those thoughts are exactly what's going through my brain. It's like, do this, do that, go here, run, 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 run. And I hope that you, in the future, will be able to think just as fast. I've been High Fly 15, and I'll see you in the next episode.